Are you reliving your past? This video will explore what flashbacks are. It'll cover some signs that you might be having a flashback. And then as always, we'll talk about ways to begin to heal. So what's a flashback? A flashback is an intrusive memory from our past experience that we relive. Usually it's a threatening, a hurtful, an overwhelming experience that comes back to us in some way in the present moment. It actually hijacks our entire brain, our nervous system, our mind, our body. Really simply, we believe truly because of what's happening in our mind and in our bodies and our emotions that that past experience is happening right now. Here are some signs that what you might be experiencing is actually a flashback. It happens suddenly. Flashbacks happen when you're awake, not when you're dreaming, right? They're happening in your daily life. And they often, because they are a lot of times uncontrollable. They seemingly happen out of nowhere. You walk into that room and here we are again, reliving that moment past in time. When you're having a flashback, you begin to see images, usually again of that past event. They might be full images. They might just be pieces of what happened. Sometimes you might even begin to hear the sounds, the smells, taste, everything that was there present in terms of sensory experience of the traumatic event comes back to you right here, right now. Sometimes it's even activated by that similar smell, walking into that room with that cologne, reminding you of that past moment in time, brings that moment alive. Now I smell the cologne. I feel the pain. I might feel emotionally what was present back then. That whole experience now is alive for me in mind, in body, in emotion, maybe even physical tension in my body. Maybe even my heart rate is increasing. I feel like I'm under threat, under stress, under trauma, even though I might not be right now. But because that past is so alive, it's alive. It's in my mind and it's in my body. So how do I begin to heal? How can I do the work? You can begin to make a small daily promise to reconnect with the safety in the present moment. We are reactivating a past moment that oftentimes isn't aligned with what's happening now. We're bringing the past with us. So the first step is to become just aware. If you've resonated with any of those signs, or if you know you do deal with flashbacks, becoming aware of when they happen to you in your day-to-day life. Becoming conscious of when your mind and body are revisiting that past moment. Notice what activates. Like I shared earlier, is it certain smells? Is it certain locations? Is it certain sounds? Is it certain relationships or people? What it is that's triggering or activating can help you get ready for step 2, which is find your safety in the present moment. Even as the past does come alive for us and we feel like we're back there, the gift we give ourselves is by reconnecting with not being in that past, not being that past person, being present here now. And the ways that we can do that are by first calming our body, by doing some deep belly breathing. Might look like simply putting a hand on your belly as you feel yourself starting to go back into that past place and just calmly breathing maybe 5 deep belly breaths. You can also use your attention and refocusing your attention, reminding yourself, even maybe verbally, aloud, that I am safe now. I am present here now. What is happening is in the past. Any statement that you want to help you to use for yourself as a reminder can help refocus your attention to where you stand here today. Grounding, using your body as a focal point of attention. Really simply what that looks like, maybe taking your shoes off, finding a place in your home, maybe even better in the earth, in nature outside, and just taking a moment to stand firmly grounded on the earth and to put your attention on the soles of your feet, meaning just focus on how your feet feel. How do your toes feel on the ground below you? How about your heels? How does your body feel attached so securely grounded to the earth? That will help reconnect you with the safety that's here present to you now. Loved ones, pets, so anything that brings us comfort, a place in our home, a favorite blanket, a favorite pillow. Using comfort items as my body is reliving that past overwhelming experience can help me come back to the safety in the present moment. That's the work we're doing here. Noticing when we're bringing an unsafe past and we're reliving that in our mind and bodies, and gradually, gently over time through using these tools, teaching ourselves that we're actually not in that past moment. We're here, we're physically present in our current moment, and most importantly, we're safe in this moment. We once weren't safe. Now we can create that safety for ourselves. So I'd love to hear from you listening. How many out there are reliving your past? Are flashbacks something you deal with? Share your experiences below. And anyone who begins to use some of these tools to find that safety in the present moment, I'd love to hear from you too. As always, anyone who's liking these videos, who's sharing, who's commenting, I appreciate it. It helps spread these important messages. So thank you, thank you, thank you.